Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, and have I got a New Year's treat for you. We're going to be staying at the 5-star Blue Sky Hotel and Tower, the tallest building in UB. Let's go, let's check in. And there she is, straight ahead. Okay, I think this is where we check in. Let's see. Blue Sky Tower and Hotel. So lobby. Okay, looks like the lobby could be down here. Okay, we're on the 15th floor, room 1513. Quiet corridor. 1513, here we go. Now for some reason, I was given 2 cards here, so I'm not sure why. Let's try them anyway. Okay, let's try one. That one worked. Alright guys, we're in. Let's check out my Executive Corner King 270-degree room. Exciting. Okay, let's start. I'll show you the view in a second, but yeah, first we'll do the basics. So we just come through the door and we turn right and we have our storage room. So we've got 2 bathrobes, a safe, slippers, little view out there, and here is our hanging space. So we've got plenty of hangers there, got a couple more hangers here as well, so luggage space there as well, and here of course, yeah, so absolutely loads of luggage space. Now let's show you the bathroom, or this is the bathroom here. So let's open up, nice and big. So first thing we can see there, got a nice big bathtub linked to the main suite, so we can pull that blind up and see the whole city skyline whilst having a bath or a shower. Okay, then we've got the toiletries, shampoos, etc. And here is the wash basin. So we've got a hairdryer, nice modern style square sink, big mirror, and soap, general toiletries here, shaving kit, toothbrush, comb, more towels, toilet roll, nice clean toilet, as you would hope in a 5-star hotel. Got a laundry basket there, or bin, whatever it is. Okay, so that's the bathroom. Pretty nice. Okay, now prepare yourselves guys. I'm going to show you the main suite. And it's a wraparound view. So this is what I ordered, this executive suite with a 270-degree view. But before we check out the view, let's check out the amenities here. So I've got a phone, a notepad, lamp, nice quality bedside cabinet there, lovely immaculate looking bed, some nice photos above the bed actually. Probably struggle to see them with all the reflections, but they're nice bit of street photography right up my street. And we've got a lovely big armchair, and look at this, since it is New Year's Eve, they've left me some cake and a bottle of bubbly and 2 glasses. Nice little touch. What else we got? We've got a decent sized TV close to the bed, and TV cabinet which is empty, but you could store stuff there I guess as well. The desk, lovely desk, beautiful smooth drawers, nice chair there to work at, a swivel chair. Over here we've got the fridge, minibar as it were, and price list here. I'm not going to look into that just yet. cups, kettle, free water. Nice to see. To be expected for a 5-star hotel, I would think, but anyway, you don't always get it nowadays. Alright, so the moment you've been waiting for. Let's check out the view, the wraparound view. The Christmas tree down there, so that you can see all of the city here. International Commercial Centre is there. Lovely light and airy room, of course. Okay, one thing we can't see from here, there's Choijin, the Choijin Temple, where I started this video from. So, Ulaanbaatar Square, unfortunately we don't have a view of from here, but we'll be checking that out tonight. Hopefully there'll be some firework displays going on, so yeah, we'll check that out. So, what do you think? What do you think of the room? My executive corner suite. I'm not sure these cakes are going to last until midnight though. I'm getting pretty tempted. Alright. So, I'm just going to get settled in and... Ooh, that sun's bright. I might have to bring those blinds down. But yeah, let's get settled in, and what I intend to do is check out the gym first of all. There's a fitness club and sauna. Yeah, I just got to move away from that sun. Fitness club and sauna. So I'm going to check that out. I think it's on the 3rd floor. I was told breakfast is from 7 AM to 10 AM, so we'll be showing you that, of course. We'll also check out the lounge bar. Maybe go for a coffee, go for a beer there as well. And yeah, take you along with me. So let's enjoy this 5-star ride. I think I'm ready for this. I think I'm ready for a hotel with a hot shower for a change. Fingers crossed anyway. So, catch you in a bit. Okay, I'm ready. Let's check out the gym. Let's go. Alright, that's the workout done. Sauna done. Time to take this shower for a spin now. Fancy a nice hot shower. Cannot wait. And then, next plan of action. Gonna eat this here cake. And go downstairs for a coffee. Alright guys, if you're thinking it's looking a bit dark in this room, you're right, it is. Why does nothing ever go right for me in these hotels? I can't get the lights to work in the main part of the room. This part, the main suite. Bathroom light works fine, but no lights here. No main lights. The lamps don't seem to work. And they do appear to be plugged in. So, I've called reception and they said they're gonna come up and take a look. So, oh, it's so annoying. So wanted to have a cool 5-star experience, and here I am sitting in the dark. I wanted to eat these cakes with you guys, but I'd like to have some light first. Okay, you know what guys, I can't wait any longer. I'm going to eat these cakes in the dark while I wait for a technician to come. So here we are. Can you see anything of the cakes? Right, strawberry. Nice. Shame you guys can't see anything. There you go, that's what I'm eating anyway, so. Cheesecake I think is next. Not cheesecake, it's a bit of coconut on top. Like the middle of a bounty. Nice. Happy New Year. Sitting in the dark in a 5-star hotel, can you believe it? Anyway, have a look out the window. Pretty decent cake actually. Just a shame about the lighting situation. I do love a bit of coconut. Sorry if I'm wolfing this down, but I've been to the gym and I'm frustrated now with this hotel room. Jolly good. Okay guys, the cake is well and truly gone, as you can see. And as you can see that you can see it, you may realize that the lights have been fixed. Okay, so all's well that ends well. It turns out it was half the problem of the hotel and half my problem, user error. But anyway, these bulbs were out, so the guy had to come and change them, but I wasn't aware that the lights are centrally controlled from here, this bedside cabinet. So we can switch them all off with one switch, all back on, or we can control them individually here. Guess it's the problem of being half blind. Don't notice these things. Anyway, so now we've had the cake. Night has fallen, as you can see. Over there, you might not be able to see it with the reflections here, but there's Shangri-La Hotel. So the plan is go downstairs right now, check out the bar or lounge, get a coffee, and then take the evening from there. And yeah, at some point in the night, that bottle of bubbly is getting uncorked. And also want to head to the main square, Ulaanbaatar Square, and see if there's any firework displays going on. So yeah, lots to look forward to. Okay guys, made it down to the lounge bar, ground floor of the hotel. Let's give you a quick look around before I enjoy my coffee. This is quite big. Nice decor, plenty of seats, cocktails at the bar, which I'll be partaking of no doubt a bit later. Okay, the hotel review tradition continues. Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred. This time it's a Smirnoff, not a Chingis though. Cheers. Not sure about this one. Yeah, I think the one at the Chinggis Khan Hotel was much better. This tastes a bit watered down. Cheers anyway. In case you're wondering about the price of this drink, this was about 30,000 to Grik, so about £6. The latte I had before was about £3. So yeah, it's not cheap by Mongolian standards. But then again, it is a 5-star hotel. So we're back in the hotel room, being the lounge bar. Didn't like the prices, so let me tell you what the itinerary is for tonight, the agenda. So it's now 5 to 8. My plan is to neck this over the next hour or two, and then I think we'll go out, find a local bar, because we're right in the city centre now. So find a bar, have a few drinks, I'll take you with me, and make our way for about, what, 11:45, 10 to 12 to Ulaanbaatar Square, and see what performances or light shows or firework displays go on at midnight. I've never had a New Year's Eve in Mongolia before, so I'm sure there's going to be something worth filming there. And maybe after all that, we could make our way back to the hotel lounge bar, have a nightcap, and then end the night. That's the plan. That's the plan. Let's see how well I last. But yeah, at the moment, I thought I'll save some money and crack open this champagne. What do you think? Let's do it. All right, here goes. Let's try to uncork this without getting it all over the place. Oh yeah! Happy New Year. Happy almost New Year. Anyway, not much fizz there. It's been there quite a while. But anyway, cheers guys. So you can see, there we go. Glug, 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 glug. Okay, Happy 2026, guys. I know it's early. It's still only 8 o'clock, but I need to get this out of the way before we go out. So anyway, cheers. And how does it taste? So this is semi-dry. Yeah, it tastes a bit dry. Yes. Yeah, it's drinkable. Cheers anyway. All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, 2026. Catch you at 7:30 for breakfast. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, guys, here we are at the breakfast buffet, the hot food section. So there we see a selection of sausages. Here we've got baked beans, baked potatoes with cheese and some pancakes. Some veggies here, fried tomatoes, carrots, etc. Here's the fruit juices and water section. Over here we've got some, what are they? Samosas? Some kind of pasta type thing. And here we've got the fruit section and the cold cuts and basically cold breakfast and salads selection. And here the cereals. Alright guys, we made it down to breakfast. It's 8:10. So I've collected what looks like a little approximation of an English breakfast. So we've got omelette here randomly, baked potatoes, 2 kinds of sausages, bacon, fried tomato and baked beans, coffee and orange juice. Let's see how it tastes. That wasn't bad. Quite enjoyed it. And the bacon was quite lean for Mongolian bacon. So yeah, not bad. Okay guys, time for seconds. Got myself another coffee, a little bit of fruit salad, a bit of yogurt and tangerine. Okay, let's see what this 5-star bath is like. Oh, it feels so good to be able to soak in the bath. First bath I've had for God knows how long. Almost makes it worthwhile paying for the hotel just for this. And you've got the view as well. Alright guys, here we are the next day, New Year's Day 2026. At what looks like the scene of a crime here. With the remains of the cake, the remains of the bottle of bubbly. But yeah, I'm here and ready to give you my final thoughts on my stay here at the Blue Sky and Tower Hotel. Okay, bit of Brody's black breakfast tea. And let's take a moment to admire this view before we start our review. Look at that, you can see all the mountains, the snow-capped mountains in the distance. Anyway, so let's start with as usual, with the negatives, and then move on to the positives to end on more of a high note. So, one of the negatives I noticed about the shower was lovely and hot, pressure was great, but one fatal flaw. And if we go into the shower partition here, and if we close this door, as you can see, it creeps open as you're having a shower. Which means basically that while I was having a shower, I had to keep the door closed with my foot. So if you're here, the shower's there, it's a good more than a meter away. So it's not very convenient, and certainly not up to 5-star fixtures and fittings. The other negative I mentioned last night was the lights. I think the maintenance guy had to come and replace 2 bulbs here, and also these storage room bulbs weren't working. So whoever stays here next, you're welcome. Okay, let's get on to the positives. Right, so we'll start with this room. Lovely. I love the view, the 270-degree view, as they call it. The bed was amazing. Yeah, lovely condition. While we're on the subject of the room itself is and I quote, an executive corner king with 270-degree view. And I paid £123.50 at the current exchange rate for one night in this room, which included a buffet breakfast, thankfully. So yeah, less than half the price, much less than half the price of the Shangri-La hotel, which I reviewed earlier last year now. So yeah, let's move on to the rest of the hotel. So I showed you the gym and the sauna. So the gym was obviously far inferior to Shangri-La's gym, but then Shangri-La's gym is a standalone gym and it's not really a fair comparison. This is more of a standard hotel gym, so pretty basic, has what you need, but nothing fancy. There were showers and there was a cold plunge. I tried the sauna. Sauna was, yeah, fine, standard sauna. However, the showers, as you come out of the sauna, I can only get cold water to come out. So yeah, didn't bother using those. So yeah, you've seen footage of that anyway, footage of the sauna and the changing rooms and the gym. Let's move on to the lounge bar, which was downstairs. So I went down there for a coffee last night, a latte, which was quite expensive, being as in £3, which £3 is very cheap for the UK, but for Mongolia, it's expensive. So yeah, 5-star hotel, what can you expect? I had one cocktail there. I got them to make me a vodka martini, my standard drink when I'm in a hotel. And to be quite honest, it was inferior to the one I had at the Chinggis Khan hotel. So, little reference point there. And that cost about £6, as I mentioned. So, yeah, standard kind of prices for a 5-star hotel in this town. So we've talked about the gym, we've talked about the room, we've talked about the sauna, we've talked about the lounge bar. Now let's talk about breakfast. So breakfast is served on the 7th floor from 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. And it was a buffet style breakfast, so I kind of hodgepodged together my version of a full English, which was actually, it was warm, almost hot. So, and the quality, the sausages were nice. So I would say this is probably the best breakfast I've had in a Mongolian hotel so far. Far better than Shangri-La's breakfast, which was cold. Better than all the other hotels I've reviewed so far in this country. So yeah, breakfast recommended, and it was a nice open airy space, as you saw as well, so a good place to relax there. I chilled there and had 3 cups of coffee just to take in the atmosphere basically and just chill out, because I was feeling a bit rough after last night. Yeah, so what else is there to say? Would I recommend it? I think for the price it's not too bad value, considering it's supposed to be a 5-star hotel. Bearing in mind that 5-star hotels in Mongolia tend to be more like a standard 3-star hotel in the UK and lots of Europe. I would compare this to something like the Thistle Hotel in London, Heathrow. Maybe it's slightly better, but very similar in terms of amenities. So yeah, if you want to stay in a 5-star hotel, I would certainly recommend this over the Shangri-La hotel, which is just way overpriced. So guys, so it's 20 past 11, so I need to check out before 12. So I'm just going to finish my tea, pack up my gear, and start editing this video, and also a New Year's video I made last night in Ulaanbaatar Square when I showed the firework display. So that will be connected to this video. I think I'm going to make it into 2 videos, this hotel review and New Year in Ulaanbaatar Square in Ulaanbaatar, basically. So yeah, Happy New Year everyone, and I'll catch you very soon in the next video. thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or any comments about this hotel, if you'd stayed here before, tell me what you think. And yeah, let's get the chats going. And also, I'm getting very close to 4,000 subscribers now, and it would be great if you could all help me, if you're not subscribed yet, just to hit that subscribe button, which is totally free, and help me get past the final step to that milestone of 4,000 subscribers, which would make my year complete. Okay, thanks a lot anyway. Bye bye.